Welcome to this walkthrough of the Agentic Virtual Assistant Connection Solver web interface. Today I will guide you through the different sections of this web page, explaining their functionalities. This page is structured into multiple sections to provide an intuitive and organized interface for assisting the user in solving the connections puzzle. Let's go through each section. First, we have the setup section at the top. This is where the puzzle solving journey begins. You can see a labeled text input field titled Puzzle File. This is where users will enter the path to their puzzle file containing the connections puzzle's 16 words. Next to it is the Setup Puzzle button. When this button is clicked, the puzzle file specified in the input field will be processed, and the system will attempt to load the puzzle. If the setup is successful, the 16 puzzle words will initially populate remaining words area below. If there is an error, a status message will inform the user. Moving down, we enter the main puzzle section. This section facilitates the interactive part of the puzzle solving process. A remaining words box lists all the words that remain to be connected. As the correct word groups are found, these words are removed from the remaining words text box. The button labeled Get Next Recommendation generates the next suggested word group based on AVA's recommenders. This button is initially disabled and activates only after the puzzle setup is successful. Users can also track found count, which tracks the number of correct word groupings, and mistake count, which tracks the number of invalid groups. These fields are updated as the puzzle progresses. The recommended group and connection reason fields show AVA's recommendations and the connections among the suggested 4-word group. In the status section, in this part of the page, the status and recommender text areas keep users informed about the current state of the puzzle and the active recommendation method. As the puzzle advances, the system continuously updates the status, ensuring users are aware of progress or errors. The next section houses 3 subsections for different user interactions. The correct group color contains 4 color-coded buttons: yellow, green, blue, and purple. These represent correct groupings, allowing users to confirm word associations by selecting the appropriate color. Puzzle response buttons allow the user to provide feedback on errors, such as one-away error or not correct. The Adjust Recommendation section enables users to modify AVA's recommendation. Manual Override button allows users to input their own groupings and connection reasons. Switch Recommender button enables the users to toggle between AVA's embedding vector recommender and the LLM-based recommender. The bottom section displays text results of the puzzle solving process. The correct groups text area lists successfully found groups, while the invalid groups field shows groupings that were incorrect. Now let's proceed to see this interface in action. For this demonstration, we'll be using a puzzle from Connections Archive. The puzzle in question is from November 10th, 2024. As noted earlier, AVA is not able to import directly the puzzle words from the web page. Because of this, we've taken a screenshot, and that screenshot is shown to the right of the Connections web page. We will now copy the screenshot's file name and use that to set up the connection puzzle. We now click on the Setup Puzzle button to import the words from the screen image. This will take a few seconds. As you can see, the words have been imported, and we can compare in the remaining words text box the words from the connection puzzle itself, and we can see that they match. Okay, now that the AVA has been initialized, let's get our first recommendation. For this, AVA is recommending Pilot, Shepherd, Steer, and Usher. saying these words are related to guiding or directing in a specific direction. So let's give this a try. Pilot, shepherd, steer, and usher. And we'll click the submit button. And this turns out to be correct, and we found the green group. So with that, we go back to the web UI and click on the green button, indicating we found the green group. AVA is now ready for its next recommendation, so we'll click on it. And here, AVA is recommending cast, cylinder, drum, tank. And her belief is these words are connected with the theme of containers for storing liquids or gases. So we'll give this a try. Cask, cylinder, drum, tank, and we'll click the submit button. That also turns out to be correct, and we've now found the yellow group. So going back to the web interface, we now click on the yellow button. All right, AVA is now ready to provide the next recommendation, and we'll give this a shot. And here, the recommended words are pendulum, ram, saloon doors, swing. And the thing that connects these four words are swinging or moving back and forth. So we'll give this a try. Pendulum, ram, saloon doors, and swing. We'll click submit. This turns out to be not correct, and it's a one-way error. So with this, we'll now let AVA know that it's a one-way error, and we'll see what she now comes up with the next recommendation. All right, as you noted, we have now one mistake, and now we'll look at the the next recommendation. Here, she's saying that this is the word, three of the words ram, saloon doors, and swing is in a concept from a Western or cowboy theme, and ram refers to a type of male, and saloon doors are iconic of Western genre. Swing refers to the swinging motion of the doors. I'm not quite sure if this is going to be correct, but we'll give this a try and see what turns out. So let's deselect the previous words and try cowboy, ram, saloon doors, swing. Yeah, this did not turn out to be correct, so we'll indicate to AVA this recommendation was not correct. And as you can see, we now have two mistakes, and we'll come back to see what's the next recommendation. Alright, and this one, AVA is indicating the four words are golfer, jet, pendulum, swing, and the connection reason is types of swings. So let's give this a shot. We'll deselect the prior words and try golfer, jet, pendulum, swing. We'll submit. And this turns out to be another one-way error. So that will let AVA know it's a one-way error. And with this, we now have three errors. And we'll see what's the next recommendation. Alright, and this says again the common thing is swinging. So golfer, pendulum, saloon doors, swing. Yeah, we'll give this a shot. I'm not quite sure if this is quite correct, but we'll give this a shot. Golfer, pendulum, saloon doors, swing. Submit. And that turns out to be correct. It's the purple group, and this is things that swing is the connection. So we'll indicate to AVA we've now found the purple group, and as always, after we find three, the last group is obvious. Though we'll have to figure out what that connection is. So we'll see if what Ava thinks is the connection. Cowboys, Jet, Ram, Raven, and she thinks the connection is NFL team names. So we'll give this a shot. And that's correct. We've now found the blue group, which is the NFL team names. So with that, we'll tell Ava we've found the blue group, and we've now solved the puzzle,